Alright guys, another little preview, first impressions video. Another knife I got today with the Rat Model 2 was the Spyderco Lil Native. These have been out a little bit, so people have done videos on these already, but this is one I wanted to check out. It was on my list because I like the Native quite a bit, and they made it with a compression lock, but they made it a lot smaller. I wish they had done the Native just the same size as it in with G10 with a compression lock. That would have been amazing, but they went with a very small knife in the Lil Native, or they went large with the Shaman. And I wish they would have, like I said, just stuck with the Native in the same size but put a compression lock on it, because the compression lock is awesome. But we get the Lil Native, which I was going to get the Shaman, but I didn't like it. I know that's weird compared to some other popular opinions out there, like Knife of the Year being thrown out for it. I didn't get it. It felt heavy. It felt overpriced, just way bigger than I thought it should have been, and you know, it was a beast. It weighed like over 5 ounces for just G10, and it just didn't make sense because, you know, Paramilitary 2 is way lighter than that, and it's the same size, has more usable cutting edge too. So the Lil Native, I thought, hey, why not? It's similar to the Shaman and the Native, and it's S30V steel, G10 handles. In this case, we have a compression lock with very little skeletonizing of the liners. And you get a wire clip, which is a big upgrade, in my opinion, over the clip on the Shaman and the Native, actually. I love the wire clip. So, how does this knife, what are my first impressions of the Lil Native? Well, it is a small little knife, guys. It is teeny. It is under 3-inch blade. I mean, here's a size comparison with the small Sabenza, which is not a big knife in any way, shape, or form, and the Rat Model 2 in D2 steel. There should be a video out on before this one, probably. So you can see it's pretty small. It's under a 4-inch handle for sure. Let's do some measurements just to see. Your overall length is going to be, right under 6 inches. That's teeny. That's definitely a small knife. Under a 6-inch overall length with a just shy over 2 inches of cutting edge, and about a 2.5-inch blade. So if you're in a restricted area, this would be a good knife. So it's one of those designs, kind of like the Spyderco Techno, that you look at and you're like, that is way too small. Then you get in your hand and you're like, hey, it kind of works. And my other dog just got home from the sitters, so this is going to get loud. But you got let's call it kind of a satin finish, kind of a light stonewash finish on the blade. Compression lock. This is out of the box. I did loosen the pivot a touch because it was a little tight, and it feels good. Now, the only way this knife is usable for anyone with medium to large size hands is going to be using the choil. If you choke back, you can get 3 fingers on there, and then your 4th just kind of hangs off, so you can use the knife. But with the choil, oddly enough, no jimping up here, but that's just kind of weird. With the choil, you get a full finger grip on it. So, you know, if you need a little knife that you can't carry anything over 3 inches, and you like the compression lock, I think this is the only option for you. The Para 3 is just a hair over 3 inches. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. The Sage 5 is over 3 inches also. I still think the Sage 5 is the best knife with the compression lock. That's only because, I mean, most people say the Para 2 and 3, but I should say best smaller knife with the compression lock, because the Para 2 is the Para 2. But this is kind of a cool little guy. I like it. It's small, but it fits your hand. So if, you know, like I have a work restriction of what I can carry, this would actually fit the bill. This I could carry at work because the cutting edge is less than 2 inches, or is at 2 inches or less. So let me just double check that with the calipers, but I think I'm right. The actual cutting edge is, so the sharpened part of the knife is, yeah, right, just a hair, 2.05. So technically just a hair over 2 inches, but not enough to notice, of course. And you got S30V steel. Price on this isn't bad, $115 being the USA, Golden, Colorado. So not bad there. Action's nice on it. It'll break it even more, but the compression lock is fun. You can obviously middle finger flick that, which is probably the best way to open this knife. The thumb, you got to come, your thumb's going to sit like up here, and it's hard to, and you can do it, but the middle finger can, or you could even go with the, you can almost get the ring finger, but the middle finger works, or the index finger, excuse me, the middle finger works best to open this knife. That choil is very good, nicely designed, nice choil on the handle, very good ergonomics. So for a light duty EDC knife that's lightweight, let's see how much it weighs. Can't be much, probably 2.5 ounces is my guess. 2.3, man, I am good. 2.4 actually, just changed. So we're almost exactly 2.5, like I said. Very lightweight knife, G10 handle, so it gives you some good grip. Nice snappy action. No play. Love the compression lock. Yeah, this is a fun little knife. I kind of dig it. If you're in a restricted area, again, perfect knife for you. So there you go. That's my first impressions of the Lil Native by Spyderco. This is one of the knives that I want to check out from them this year. The Shaman was going to be on there. Every time I look at it and I mess with one, I just decide, nope, for me. So this is one of the new ones for, I think it came out the end of 2017, but maybe it came out at the beginning of 2018. I'm pretty sure it started trickling out the end of 2017. Here's another size comparison with a Swiss Army knife, just because I had it sitting here. Give you an idea what it's like closed. So it's about the same length closed. I think this is the, oh gosh, I don't remember all these names for Victorinox anymore. So many. Yeah, cool little knife. Dig it. I like the size of the Rat 2 a little better because I can get a full grip on it, and it's a lot less expensive. And D2 and S30V, I mean S30V is nicer, a little better steel, but D2 is a good steel. So you're talking a big price jump here if you're looking at a smaller knife, but this is quite a bit smaller. I mean, this is along the size of a Dragonfly, which I like this over the Dragonfly any day because it has the compression lock, not a back lock, and it has that forward choil as well as this Dragonfly has. So not a bad comparison either with the Dragonfly. But I'll do a full review on this knife coming soon. See how it shows, you know, how well it cuts, how well it, you know, how well it's been holding up for me, how well, you know, how much it gets used, if it gets in my rotation or not. Because I don't typically carry this small of knife, but it's kind of nice to throw in your coin pocket. It has a backup blade, or a sheeple-friendly, as I like to call them, blade. Someone's like, can I borrow your knife, or can you open this for me? There you go. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you on the next one.